Now at midday, the investigation into who vandalized a synagogue in Carmel continues. A reward now available for anyone with information about the suspects. Plus, a criminal investigation into the duck boat accident that killed 17 people in Missouri is now underway. As the lawyers behind a $100 million lawsuit visit Indianapolis, we have the latest coming up for you.
And Emily, just another wet day across the air today. In fact, we have a fairly widespread area of rain and even a couple of thunderstorms going on off to our southwest. We're going to time this out here. We'll kind of track it in my latest forecast.
News 8 Midday starts now.
Good morning, and as always, thank you for joining us on this very rainy, soggy Tuesday. I'm Emily Kinzer in for Phil Sanchez. We start this morning with the latest out of Carmel. There's now a reward to help find whoever painted the Nazi graffiti on a wall at a synagogue in Carmel. It's a developing investigation. We've been following for you since the weekend. Hundreds of people gathered to show their support for the congregation last night. News 8's Julia Deng has the latest.
More than 20 different groups gathered here at Shari Tefillah. It's clear this has become something much bigger than this one congregation and bigger than the Jewish community. People of every faith and background came together. One after the other, people took to the podium to share their shock that something like this could even happen in the United States in 2018.
Think about history.
But that pain did not define the narrative. It was overpowered by a feeling of love and unity. One rabbi says, if anything, they have become stronger in the face of intimidation.
Somebody spray painted some hateful things on the enclosure to our dumpster. All they have done is awaken the sleeping giant of love and acceptance and mutual respect.
The mayor of Carmel, Jim Brainerd, called on community members to fly American flags in a show of solidarity. He put one up outside his own home before coming to the synagogue.
Tell the story of what happens when intolerance is tolerated. And that's not what we as Americans and Hoosiers stand for.
The Anti-Defamation League is now offering a $2,500 cash reward for information that leads to a conviction. Definitely a story we're going to continue following, and one with a growing impact far beyond Carmel. Back to you.
Thanks, Julia. The vandalism at the Carmel synagogue has prompted Governor Holcomb to announce his support for a hate crime law in Indiana. Indiana is actually one of 5 states without a hate crime law. State lawmakers have talked about them in recent legislative sessions, but the issue has never come to the point of a vote. In his announcement yesterday, Governor Holcomb says no law can stop evil, but victims' voices will not be silenced.
I'll take the time between now and the next legislative session. I want to be one of 46, not one of 5. And you know, it's days like today that convince me that when we do come together, we can get big things done.
We need to send a serious message that this will not be tolerated in the state of Indiana, and I plan to support all efforts to move forward with hate crimes legislation in the state of Indiana.
House Speaker Brian Bosma is weighing in on the discussion. He said Monday, quote, this summer the Interim Study Committee on Corrections and Criminal Code will take another look at the issue of bias-motivated crimes and identify opportunities for legislative consensus. Indiana judges already have the ability to enhance sentences based on a criminal's motivation when presented with evidence of bias, but perhaps more needs to be done to clarify and highlight this existing provision. That's a quote from Speaker Brian Bosma. Now, time to turn our attention to the weather. Rainy, soggy Tuesday.
Yeah, good
when
news,
do we get
bad
a break?
news. I mean, this is a great rain here, Emily, because it is soaking in the ground. It's not like a deluge where it just kind of runs off. But
my garden appreciates it.
And the grass, and I think even the beans out there in the corn, too, farmers are saying, yeah, bring it on here, Allison. It feels more like October, too, temperatures in 60. So let's show you a live picture of Morse Reservoir up there in Cicero, cloudy skies. Not much wind out there. The rain's been pretty much coming straight down, but you've had some rain up there in the Cicero area. Temperature is 65 degrees. Now, here's radar. Nothing severe, a couple thunderstorms out there. Hopefully no severe weather as we head into and through this afternoon. There's a pretty good batch of rain from Muncie down around Newcastle, southeastern Henry County. Little pocket of some heavy rain going on. That is heading towards the north-northeast. A little dry slide coming in southeastern Indiana. But you get down to around Bloomington, west of Bloomington, eastern part of Greene County. That's a pretty good thunderstorm cell, some lightning strikes, some heavy downpours of rain. Another pretty good thunderstorm cell out around Jasper, Indiana. Again, these these are not severe, but some pretty good rainmakers heading towards the east-northeast around an upper level low. And right here across Marion County, rain showers have moved out, but they're going to move right back in here shortly. Bottom line is, if you're heading out this afternoon, grab the umbrella and the rain gear. Temperatures not bad at all. 66 back out around Terre Haute, also up around Kokomo, 64 Lafayette, 67 Bloomington, and 69 Shelbyville, also into the Richmond area. Head for this afternoon, a shower, thunder shower anytime. 1 o'clock 73, 3 o'clock 74, and by 5 o'clock our temperature right around 75 degrees. So stay with us here. In a few minutes we'll check out some of the rainfall totals. Several spots now over an inch of rain. Also looks like a warm and sticky August weekend, and I think 90s may return down the road. We'll time all this out in our 8-day forecast in just a little bit. Emily?
All right, Randy, thank you. One big traffic headache on I-65 is gone. Ahead of schedule. Good news there. NDOT reopened the I-65 West Street ramps yesterday afternoon, several days early. That means you can get to both north and southbound 65 at West Street. That project began July 1st as NDOT worked to repair bridges just north of downtown and on the northwest side. Now, those other closures we've told you about still in effect at 21st Street and Meridian downtown and on the northwest side where 65 meets I-465. Those are set to open this Sunday. The Missouri Attorney General's office has opened a criminal investigation into the duck boat sinking that killed 9 members of an Indianapolis family. That announcement came just hours after families filed a $100 million lawsuit against the duck boat operator, a lawsuit that they hope will end duck boat rides throughout the country. Our Joe Malillo has more.
Missouri Attorney General Josh Hawley's office says it's working with investigators to determine if the facts show that criminal charges could come down on that duck boat company. Now, this just happens one day after a $100 million lawsuit was filed against the company. As we've reported on Daybreak, the lawsuit claims the company ignored multiple warning signs about a potential disaster. The attorney named in that lawsuit, Robert Mongaluzzi, spoke on Monday, and he says his firm has repeatedly called for duck boats to be banned. He says even if people wear life jackets, you can get trapped under that canopy inside the boat if it sinks.
Duck boats are sinking coffins. Once they take on water, they sink, and they sink fast. The canopy itself prevents people with normal flotation.
Mongaluzzi also talks about the history of duck boat deaths, calling them coffins on the water. He said since 1999 there have been 42 deaths associated with duck boats. We'll be following the Attorney General's investigation to see if any criminal charges will be filed. I did put the full press conference on my Facebook page, and also we did put the entire lawsuit for you to read on wishtv.com. Joe Malillo, News 8.
The lawyers filing the lawsuit are in Indianapolis this afternoon, holding a press conference. Relatives of the 9 Indianapolis victims are expected to speak today. You can watch that press conference at 1:30 on wishtv.com, our news app, and of course our Facebook page. Our Tim McNicholas is following the story, so be looking for his updates tonight at 5 and 6 on Wish TV. An Indianapolis high school is mourning the death of a student and a captain of the football team. 18-year-old Jaden Quick died Friday in a car crash. The Boone County Sheriff's Office says Quick ran a stop sign and hit a tow truck. Pictures right there you see of the truck and the car upside down in a field. The tow truck driver was okay, but Quick did die at the hospital. His coach says his death is still a shock for him and all the boys on the team. Jaden's principal says students have said it just won't be the same without him on the field.
I had several students that are players come up and say it's just not going to be the same without him barking in our ear, hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do that.
To hold a moment of silence to honor Quick on the first day of classes. Ball State University is saying no more to a long-standing college entrance requirement. The university confirms it is dropping the requirement that incoming students either take the ACT test or the SAT to be admitted. School leaders say the high school grade point average is a better way to predict academic success in college. The decision takes place next fall. The Ball State is the first 4-year public university in Indiana to scrap the testing requirement. And it's back to school time for students all across central Indiana. Still ahead, how one school district is taking a day to educate the parents.
And on this Tuesday here, late morning, we are tracking more rain out there. We have some rain, even a couple of pretty good thunderstorms going on down to the south here. Get southwest of Bloomington, also down around Jasper, Indiana. All the rain is spreading north-northeastbound. We'll time it out, and also we'll tell you when heat will return.